Kudos to you for being the first mantri to embrace digital media in the way that you have, for agreeing to do this Facebook live chat with us.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm very glad to be with you all.
Is intention and delivery on track?
This government has been elected for 5 years. And within 2 years, you're asking me to give a complete list of all the achievements. I'm giving you a list of my performance. These are not celebratory performance reports. These are more matter of fact reporting back to my voters. Haven't we given, in the 2 years, a corruption-free government? Haven't we taken major decisions which have a bearing on big and small governance issues without a malice or malicious intent playing a role in it? Haven't we turned around many of those things which appeared beyond correction? Every big scheme which is being launched, I underline, big scheme that is being launched, are keeping the common man at its core. Whether it's your Jan Dhan, whether it is your Mudra, imagine, and the insurance policies, accident cover policies, all of which are coming through keeping the ordinary citizen in mind.
Make in India and Startup India. There's been a lot of interest that's been generated around this.
Make in India and Startup India are two very big schemes of this government, that it is through these two that manufacturing sector's revival is going to happen. Innovation is going to set in. Indians who have naturally been entrepreneurs, who have been feeling suffocated under the socialistic method of governance, are now getting a new leash of life. And mind you, it was launched in September of 2014, after which 25 sectors have been opened up.
Right.
And consistent with the announcement, 25 sectors, FDI related policies have been eased out. In the sense, FDI relaxations have happened, encouraging people to come with money and technology in those sectors. Which, so when the global FDI figures show a deterioration, a negative growth, here are we showing positive growth. Where we said it was up to 26 in some, 20, we've said up to 49. Then where it is possible to bring in technology, we even went to the extent of saying bring in 100 frontier in technology, we'll even clear 100%. So now the boxes are only 3. Right. If you were to look at the same argument which Mr. Bell is speaking about, we've also simplified them to put just 3 boxes. Okay. And most of them have been made through automatic route, which means your route is very clear, straightforward, no hassles on the way. Only in exceptional cases where there could be a security constraint, or it could be a particular sector which is very sensitive, are we going through the FIPE route.
Right.
Otherwise it's automatic.
Sitting outside, there is a perception that he's a really hard taskmaster.
He's a professional governing leader.
Now that's a diplomatic answer which I'm not going to accept.
No, that is the truth, because it is not. This word autocratic makes me laugh. Here's my boss with whom I interact in the cabinet meetings, or even one-on-one. Being a minister with independent charge, I report to him directly. I've never had a feeling of, oh my God, should I go and should I not? What will he tell me? Never. I've just walked into his room. I've told what I want to. He's advised me on what I have to. We've had healthy exchanges, sometimes good laughter, and I come back. And let me be honest, and I can look into any number of people's eyes and say, after every such meeting, I come back energized. I honestly come back energized and feel, all right, in spite of all the challenges I have, I'm at it. No autonomy to a minister? Not at all. Absolutely not. Tell me the number of decisions I've taken and then gone back to tell him, this is what I've done. And in the cabinet, he's the one who never speaks. If anything, in the meetings, cabinet meetings, he's the one who never speaks. Or if anything, he has one last word to add here and there. Never have we been told, oh no, you'll do this.
What did you make of what was going on, in your erstwhile campus?
I felt sad for the developments this time, because I know the place and it has a culture of doing a lot of discussion, debates in an open fashion. But what this time happened in that campus does not make you feel it is the same JNU that you're talking about. You want to celebrate the day, or you want to commemorate the day in which this man was hanged? A man who attacked our parliament? And then tell us you're curbing our freedom of expression?
But how is it against national interest? Why is this government so threatened by a bunch of students who have a political view that is different?
We are not threatened, but do you want a celebration or commemoration of somebody who attacks your democracy?
And what do you make of social media trolls? Do you get trolled on Twitter? Do people say
I do. But it doesn't matter to me because ultimately it's a wonderful platform through which information can be shared. And good debates happen there too. Although of course it is of an open-ended nature.
Right.
And that's how it should be. Come back to it, continue the debate if you want tomorrow, day after, whenever.
But there is a lot of abuse and hate, and I mean,
it's very discouraging.
There are a lot of sympathizers, I would like to call them sympathizers of the government, who target you for anything at all that you may have to say against the government.
The counter is also true. You have an army of people for any set of believers, of any set of ideology, who are there only to be deployed for ambushing the others.
What's the life of a minister like? Let's end on a lighter note.
Life of a minister is great because I have opportunity to interact with a lot of young people, and when I go back, I have a daughter with whom I spend a lot of time. I balance my home and home in the sense of home in Delhi. I'm not able to give as much time for the home in Hyderabad, but it's great fun because it's opportunity to work with some dynamic leader who's clear in his vision and who himself works.
But do you get time to put your feet up and oil your hair and chill out on a
Absolutely.
Sunday, or is the phone ringing off the hook?
No. I do have time for myself. Otherwise, I'll not be energetic enough to come back to speaking to you all.
Thank you so much for joining us. She's been the first mantri to come on a Facebook Live. We're going to try and convince and bring down many more ministers to answer your questions. Stay tuned to the Quint for all the live updates. Thank you so much, ma'am, once again.
You're welcome, and thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure having you with us. Thank you.
Thanks.